The Panthers softball team hosted the Colonials of Shrewbury in the first round of the Central Mass playoffs, and this one was tied at 3 late, so let's fast forward to the action. Alexis DeLeon pitched well through 5, but ran into trouble in the 6th. With runners at first and second, Shrewsbury second baseman Agbay turns on the pitch and hits it over the outfielder's head. Both runners score to put the Colonials up 5-3. Then later in the half inning, the opposing starter Dempsey gets a hold of one and goes the other way into the right center field gap. Agbay scores from second, and the road team led 6-3 after 5.5. Shrewsbury was feeling good, but in the bottom half of the 6th, the Panthers would respond. With DeLeon at second, LeConte drills a base knock up the middle. Alexis trots in, and the deficit was 2 at 6-4. Then check out this play. Senior Molly Coy draws the base on balls with LeConte at third. But as she gets to first, she decides to break for second. Luckily for Coy, the ball isn't handled cleanly, which allows Conti to try to score from third. The throw is late, LeConte scores, and it's a 1-run game at 6-5. Then it's Tatum Harding who lays down the bunt. The third baseman's throw is wide. Coy scores from third, and this is a tied game at 6. But Marlborough wasn't done. Saris Coburn gets into the act as well as she ropes a single to center. Harding scores to put the Panthers up 1. And to finish off the big inning, freshman Catherine Say comes up and goes with the pitch the other way. Saris Coburn scores, and 5 runs later the home team led 8-6, needing just 3 outs to get the W. But DeLeon would have another tough inning in the 7th as she would give up another crooked number. With a runner at second and 1 runner already in, Sargent lofts one to left. The ball takes a funny hop and gets away from Harding. The runner has time to go from second to home, and the game was tied. A mound visit would be called to try to stop the bleeding, but DeLeon throws a wild pitch, allowing the runner from third to score, and Shrewsbury would take a 9-8 lead going into the bottom of the 7th. Normally in a situation like this, you'd be nervous, but with their season on the line, the Panthers seem to be loose, and it would show during their half of the inning. DeLeon leads off and smokes this opposite field bomb the other way to deep right center field, and she would wind up at third. Next up was LeConte, and she came up clutch with a base hit over the shortstop. DeLeon scores easily, and this game is tied at 9. And that would force the Colonials to make a pitching change. And now, LeConte at second with fellow senior Jess Popivchak up with the chance to be the hero. And on the very first pitch of the at-bat, Jess hits it deep, and that would do it. LeConte touches the plate, and the Panthers win in walk-off fashion in round 1 of the Central Mass playoffs. Marlborough comes away with a 10-9 win and advances to play Wachusett in the next round.